you are receiving a tax refund, there are three things that you can do to use that check to help you prepare for home ownership. Now, a lot of times people want to go buy a car, or they may want to go shopping, or they may want to save for a trip. But let's put this into perspective. When are you going to get a lump sum amount of money like that? Things can happen. Of course, you can get in a car accident, but we don't want to think like that. So when is the next time you will actually receive a check of this size that you can actually do something with that will push you further along your own personal goal path? Okay, so the first thing you can do to prepare for home ownership with your tax refund check is pay down your debt. So whenever you get ready to get approved for a loan, you have to have minimum debt. They don't want you to be what they call debt heavy, because that adds another layer of risk for you as the applicant for the home loan. So the less debt, the better. Use your tax refund to pay down your debt. If you have credit card bills, if you have student loan payments, work on those things. Now, I've heard two different ways that you could tackle your debt. One method, they're both called the snowball methods, but one is saying pay off your smaller balances first and then kind of escalate to your larger balances. So you pay off your smaller balances while you are still making the minimum payment on your larger balances. So that's one. The other method I've heard is the exact opposite of that, but it does have a snowball effect, and it's paying off your largest debt first and still make the minimum payments on your smaller amount, your smaller debt payments. So now if you have a car payment, like, you have to pay those regularly every month. But if you have credit card bills, or you may have an account at a furniture store or a jewelry store, or even a loan, pay down that debt with your tax refund check, because lenders want you to be under 30% total credit utilization. So that means that your debt is small and you're not using a whole lot of the credit, even if you may have it. Okay. So for example, if your credit card bill is $10,000. I'll just say this just to keep the math simple for me. But if your credit card balance is $10,000, then you need to be right around like $3,500 as far as what your balance that you should carry. Even if you could use $10,000, you want to be using less than that, which will be around $3,500 or so. So use your tax refund to pay down your debt to help you increase your chances of